This giant thrift store is shutting down, so we wanted to go and explore it and try to find the dumbest products. We went here around a year ago and found some interesting stuff. So let's see what they got 1 year later before they close their doors for good. Let's get looking around. Everything's 50% off, 75. You gotta buy it up. I mean, it has been a year since the last video, so I'm not sure how much has changed or not, but things are already clearing out.
Genie pot.
It's gonna make a wish. Yeah, it's not doing anything. The Flying Dutchman. This is SpongeBob. You want any of these, Glenn? You got the steering wheel cover. Okay, this is even better. Disney from 2003. This might be the craziest cup ever. I guess you pour the drink in there and then here you go. Got some old vinyls. You definitely need more, so get looking. I always love the M&M stuff. They have so many products. And then over here you have a Mickey Mouse phone. Hello? You got Betty Boop. There she is. For some reason you see her a bunch in thrift stores.
Pez.
Oh, these are always cool. Got a heart. This thing, I don't even know what that is. And this bunny. I have a collection video back in the day showing all of these. And for some reason I played it up like I was a nerd. Looks like this whole section, everything got sold. That's a bunch of stuff too.
I bet that's what someone did. They just came around and were like, I want it all.
And they got it.
Set price.
I mean, I can see why somebody would want all this because it has some cool stuff for a thrift store. Bunch of old games back there and toys. I think this is the section too where I bought the Twitter bird. That stupid Twitter bird. I still have it. I never used it. Let's look in here. Got a bunch of DVDs in the back. Ooh, Spider-Man 2. And a bunch of other random stuff. Hey, look at that. TikTok earring. Get those. Ooh.
See, am I looking good?
You are, yeah. I know you like TikTok.
Yeah.
You're good at the dances. I remember these stickers from last time. Anything good in here? Where's the Shrek one? What the heck is that? And this area is completely cleared out other than this thing. Bouncy horse. I can watch this thing go all day. Only 30 bucks for this great thing. What about this? A Christmas tree dress. I've never seen anything like it. Mini Coke fridge. I remember they had the big one in here.
Yeah, I wonder if they still have that.
Yeah, probably not, but...
Yeah, someone probably bought that.
Oh,
Shaggy.
We got the gag. You look like Shaggy.
Every video.
Microphone. You have the best singing voice of mankind. What other movie do they got? Here's a big one. I don't know what it is. And then just other stuff I've never really heard of. Old camera? Never even been opened.
3-year assurance. Does it still count?
I think it does, yeah. 3 years. I think it's only been like one.
Does that mean like on open? When you
Like,
open
when does
it,
the
it's
3
3
years
years
start? And down here they have even more movies. The classic Grinch. Here's one of my favorites. Never Say Never. Space Jam. They got them all. Nothing that I'm gonna buy, but it's all 50% off. Look at this thing. It's like screwdrivers, but it does that. This is kind of cool though. Red football. Look at that. I've never seen that before. I missed this in the back almost. Tootsie Roll can. I love the old stuff like this, and that is definitely old. 100th anniversary. Never mind. It's not old at all. Now this is good. Look at that flip phone.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone had the flip phones. What time is it? Whip it up, and you got it right there. The thing back then was to make the phones as small as possible, and now they want them huge. We'll put that back in its original box. I thought the Mickey phone was weird. Look at this one. Motorcycle phone. That's actually great. All the numbers are right in there, and you make your phone call. Imagine hanging up on a motorcycle.
Here you go. You don't need an electric razor. Use this.
I should do that for my hair. Bunch of old party decorations. Snoopy's rubber band holder. And they even have these Barbie's blowouts. You blow into it and the paper goes all out and everything. It's crazy. Look at this. An old wheelchair. Probably works great, but I'm not going to touch it. I always got to make the joke. Anytime there's CDs, where's Black Eyed Peas at? We did find it last time, but I think it's gone now. Over on this top shelf, I think was the Monopoly that I bought. The really old one. I ended up using it in the video where we went to every location in real life. It was purchased right there. Got even more movies back here. All VHS tapes. E.T. All the classics. Old soda. Coca-Cola.
You think it's still carbonated in there?
Probably is, yeah. Just put it in the fridge. It'll be just as new. Of course, old Mickey Mouse stuff is a classic. Gotta have that. What is this? The Exorcist head. Supposed to do something, but it doesn't work. Here's Glenn's favorite. Anytime there's a Jack in the Box, he's doing it.
Doesn't make any noise anymore.
Oh, there we go. Got a SpongeBob toy. This one's called Squirting SpongeBob. Never heard of this toy. I might have to make that purchase. Glenn's having some childhood flashback with this thing.
Yeah, you used to store coins in there, and you used to just go like...
back and forth. I never had one, but I know a lot of people that did. This game kind of looks cool. It's called Crossfire. You just shoot stuff out, and then the balls go crazy, I guess. It's so big, though. One of my favorite things is seeing old games. They're just so unique and different compared to now. We got the funniest gag coming up.
Guys, you wouldn't believe this one. They have everything in the kitchen.
Oh, man. That's a 10 out of 10 joke.
Can you believe it?
I actually can because you told me the joke before I started filming, and then I filmed it and you said it again. It was just as funny. This is interesting. Barbie disco vinyl player. Apparently it still works, but the only way to test it out is actually buying it. Pac-Man lunchbox. Oh, what the? He has legs. He's got legs now from 1980. I was like giving a shout out to Mad Magazine. I thought there would be more in there, but there's not. Just this one. Here's an interesting beer holder. Just this girl holding it. Looks like it's about to tip over, so I'll just leave it it alone. World's smallest scale. Oh, and it's at the bottom. These are classic Hess trucks. I feel like they were so big back then. I don't hear a lot of people talk about them now. Look at this. It's the same Monopoly that I bought, but obviously it's a different one because I bought the other one. The same exact year and everything. I like this cup because of Bugs Bunny. Unfortunately, they don't have that toy anymore from last year. That was the greatest thing I've ever seen. More M&M stuff. This one looks super old just by the design of it. I even see the other one over there. There's a whole bin of pens. I used to love these as a kid. There's like powder all over it. I did not see this last time. We got Freaks and Ghouls. It's like a Blockbuster thing. Bunch of movie memorabilia and stuff. This is like my type of section right here. This is like an authentic experience at Blockbuster. You have to pick out your favorite movie. Your favorite movie? Oh, we actually went to the last Blockbuster as well in Bend, Oregon. Got this whole section of comic books. Never really got into them that much, but it's probably great for people that collect them. Look at all of these. Star Wars, Batman, all of them. And it's all 60% off. Any comic you can find. I can never miss a McDonald's item. We got the McDonald's Halloween bucket. This is the one from 2022. I did a whole video on these. Probably my best video of all time. Always got to see the vinyls. I don't think you've ever bought one, but you got to look through them. You got the big Game of Life. This is the original. Games were so big back then. Now they try to make it as small as possible, which I'm not saying it's a completely bad thing, but they were just really big back then. The world's biggest Pez C-3PO. And then you got another bucket of Pez. They love having these. At least this one doesn't got a bunch of powder on it. Angry Birds. It's not even the old ones. It's just a new Angry Birds thing. But I gotta point it out. Back here, they got more Angry Birds stuff. It's all from the movie, though, so I don't want any of it. Here's an interesting statue. The deer fought back and actually caught the guy. Never seen anything like it. Here's the best food of all time. Unicorn meat. I don't even know what to say about this thing. I like the name of this one. The Incredible Ice Cream Machine. This one might top it, though. 7-Eleven machine. You squish it up and it turns into a slushie or something.
But there's batteries in it?
It moves around and does it or something. Whoa, this mirror is supposed to make you look really ugly. Oh wait, it's just a normal mirror. I got you. Back there you got Family Feud, electronic game. That's like the original Family Feud. All these old cameras with the original Polaroid. I'm not sure if it's the original, but it's really old. Look at this camera, the iZone. This was before the iPhone. iPhone stole these people's company. I always see these McDonald's cups. They're really cool though. You got Ronald McDonald and then Captain Crook. I saw a lot of those characters when I actually went to this guy's collection of the old Play Place equipment. I got to see a bunch of old stuff that not a lot of people see anymore. Remember when you went down Captain Crook's slide?
Yeah.
It's a moment you'll never forget. Literally, how could you forget that? Of course, Star Wars is always a classic. You can't really go to an antique place without seeing those. You can compare the normal G.I. Joe to the world's smallest G.I. Joe. If you ever want to know the difference, there you go. I remember I always wanted one of these as a kid. It's a classic cat clock. It just goes back and forth with the eyes. I got a bunch on this wall. Philly's McDonald's. You can see the McDonald's right there and then Philly's. Wow, I've never seen anything like that.
2003.
Just when you thought they weren't going to have it in this little pile of CDs, Black Eyed Peas. I can't believe in just this little pile, I almost gave up. There it is. I really enjoyed looking around here, but sadly, it's now closed forever. Make sure to subscribe, and I am now selling merch. Click the link in the description to get yours today.